Righty. Doing a love reading, a divine union reading. See where you are at in your love journey. Okay. See where you're at. Be a little nosy tonight. My name is Nakia. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Please subscribe. I would really appreciate that. So let's get right into it. I'm not gonna waste any of you guys' time. Let's see what's going on when it comes to love. Okay. All righty. All righty. Okay. So I feel like you're someone that has gone through something when it comes to a relationship. Could have been some cheating involved, could have been a third party situation. Yes, I know you're saying, wait, I thought this was a divine union reading. It is. It is. But you could have went through some things in the past. You could have went through some things in a past relationship. There was some deception. There was some deception. There was some dishonesty. There was some hidden truth. Somebody was very deceitful, very deceptive, very dishonest um, when it comes to a past connection. And I feel like that connection has changed you as a person. It also has made you have your guards up when it comes to love, when it comes to relationship. I feel like you're someone that has boundaries, like very, 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 very strong boundaries when it comes to love now because of this relationship that you were in. And I feel like when you guys first got together, this past relationship, you guys were very attracted to one another. You guys were very attracted, very in tune with one another, physically attracted together with each other. Like, yeah, you guys were on it. Okay, you guys were very passionate, very physical connection that you were in, very physical. Now, this person had a lot of secrets. Like I said, this person was very dishonest. They was very deceptive. They were very deceitful. They was holding back a lot of truth. This person operated in lust. You attracted someone that operated in lust. And one of the secrets that they carry is that this person had a secret lover. This person cheated. There was a third party energy in your relationship. There was a third party energy in the relationship. You found that out. You found out this person was cheating. And the relationship ended. Now, because you guys were so physically attracted to one another and had so many physical activities that took place in that relationship, there is a soul tie. There is a soul tie when it comes to this connection that you need to release, that you need to remove, that you need to cut. Okay, so there needs to be some form of a ritual that needs to transpire. Maybe that be a fire, water, balloon release, but there needs to be a releasing of this person. There's still some leftover residue when it comes to this connection. I feel like you are still thinking about this connection. I feel like you're still healing from this connection because you had a very strong physical attraction with this person. You had a lot of physical activity with this person, a lot of exchanging of energy, sacral energy. Um, and therefore, this is why you have a soul tie with this person. This is why you're thinking about this person. This is why you're still stuck on this relationship. Although you may ended the relationship, walked away from the person, or the relationship came to an end because of this tower moment, because they had a secret lover, you still have some leftover residue when it comes to this relationship. So that's the reason why you could be thinking about this relationship. That could be the reason why you're still up in your head about this relationship. No, this person is not your perfect match. You may have thought this person was your perfect match, but they're not your perfect match with the perfect match card in the reverse. No, this person was your perfect, they wasn't your perfect match. You thought they were. I feel like because you guys were so physically connected and physically attracted to each other, you may have misconstrued this person as the one or as your perfect match, but they're not. Right now, I feel like you're someone that is working on healing your heart. You're healing your heart right now. I feel like you're healing your heart. You're healing your heart from this connection because this person hurt you. This person deceived you. This person deceived you. They lied to you. They betrayed you. They backstabbed you. They had someone else on the side. They had someone else behind the scenes. hmm Yeah. So I feel like when you attract this divine union person, after you do the healing work, after you go deep within, there is going to be a transformation with the transformation card at the bottom of the deck. There's going to be a transformation within you. Like I said, this relationship in itself has already changed your outlook on love, change your outlook as far as boundaries are concerned in the relationship, what you will and what you won't accept. I feel like you already is someone that don't accept stuff like this. You don't accept third party energies. You don't accept cheating. So it was just confirmation that this person was not the one for you. This person was not the one for you. But I feel like you look at things different now. Even if you are physically attracted to someone or they're your physical type on the exterior, you woken up to they still maybe not be the one. They're not the perfect match just because they look the part and dress the part. Don't mean they the one. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Isn't it what actors do? They dress the part. They act the part. hmm But there's someone behind that actor, the real person. And I feel like you found out who this real person was. You found out who they truly was. You found out that they was deceitful. You found out that they were a cheater. You found out that this person was a liar. Okay, now when you attract this new person in your life after you do the healing work, after you go through some form of self reflection on this relationship and actually release this person out of your energy, remove this energy, this leftover residue. You've already released him physically or her physically. However, there's still some form of soul tie. And that's why you're thinking about this person. But you need to release, let go, heal from the connection. Okay. And once you do that, you're going to meet someone. You're going to meet someone. Um, you're going to be up in your head about this new connection. You're going to be up in your head about this new connection because you're going to be physically attracted to this person as well. And you're not going to want to make the same mistake twice. You're going to be thinking like, you may have some anxiety surrounding it because you're like, dang, okay, I'm attracted to this person, physically attracted to this person. This person look good. This person is my type. You're going to attract your type again as far as the external. But you're going to be up in your head about it because you're going to be like, I hope this is not another one that I'm attracting like this. Because this relationship is going to move very quick. There's going to be a lot of flirtation, a lot of playfulness when it comes to this connection. A lot of sparks are going to fly when it comes to this connection. And you probably have PTSD from this past relationship. And you're going to be up in your head when it comes to this new relationship because you are going to be physically attracted to this person and you're going to think that the outcome is going to be the same. But this is not going to be the same outcome. Okay. This is going to be a divine masculine, divine feminine energy. Okay, so you're being told that you're deserving of this new love, this new start when it comes to love, because you're going to be doing the healing work. You're going to be doing some self reflection. You're going to be doing some self love. And that's the reason why you're going to attract this new partnership, this person that you're going to be physically attracted to and also emotionally attracted to as well. That's the difference. That's the catch. Although you love this person that you were in the connection with, there's something that's going to be different about your love that you're going to have for this new person. Okay. hmm Yeah. You're deserving of this love. You're deserving of this love. You're deserving of this love. You're being told to surrender. Again, you're going to be up in your head when it comes to this connection, but you're being told to surrender and let go of that old connection and surrender to the new connection and go with the flow when it comes to the process of this new divine union. Because again, I feel like you're going to have PTSD when this new divine union person or individual comes into your life when you guys cross paths. Yeah. This person could be very physical when it comes to their body. They take care of their body. This person may also have a child, or you could have a child. You could have a child. You guys come from different religious backgrounds as well. Guys are going to come from a different religious backgrounds. However, you guys are going to respect each other's belief system. I feel like you guys are going to find some type of common ground. Again, you can have a child, or this person can have a child, so you guys are going to have to work around that dynamic. Now, if you're someone that does not date people with children, well, this is not your reading, because one of you guys have a child. Okay, so this could be a blended family situation. However, I feel like you guys are going to grow with one another. If you surrender to this connection and go with the flow with this connection, you're going to prevent any pushing and pulling when it comes to this connection. You're going to grow from this connection. You're going to evolve from this connection. I feel like you grew and evolved from that past connection too, because you learned a thing or two. You learned your lesson, and that's the reason why you're taking precautions with this new divine union love. So in a way, it's almost trying to see, did you learn from your mistakes type of situation? And I feel like at this point in time, when you do attract this new individual into your life, you're gonna be on it. You're gonna be on point with the questioning, what they want out of life, what they want out of relationship, what they're building, what they're working towards. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of messages back and forth. I feel like the relationship that you were in the past, it was a twin flame connection, the one that you walked away from, where there was a lot of pushing and pulling. There was a lot of running and chasing when it comes to that connection. And I feel like at this point in time, um, you're freeing yourself. You're freeing yourself. You're healing yourself. And I don't want you to think that this relationship is going to be, this divine union one is going to be one of those puller or push or pull, runner chaser dynamics, because it's not. It's not. It's not going to be that way. This person is going to be very attentive too. This person is going to send you messages every day. How you doing? Checking up on you. Good night messages. You guys are going to talk a lot. You guys are going to talk a lot. I feel like you could be single now. You could be single now while you're in this connection. I'm sorry, now while you're in this connection. You're single because you broke up with that other person, because you walked away from that person. And you're lonely right now. You're lonely. You're lonely right now. With the tide of being lonely card, you're lonely right now. You're lonely right now. But when this new person comes, please do not push this person away. Please don't push this person away. Let love have its way. Let love have its way when it comes to this connection. Again, there's leftover residue. There's leftover energy. I feel like this person is stealing your energy. There's a soul tie, because I was like, why you still in a relationship? You're not in a relationship. You're single. This person has leftover residue in your energy. You need to do a cord cutting. You need to do some type of fire release, some type of balloon release. Okay? Look that up. You need to do that immediately. And you need to heal your heart when it comes to this connection. Now, I know you're tired of being lonely. I know that you're tired of being alone. I know that you don't want to be single. I know that you want to be in a loving relationship, a honest and open and loyal and committed relationship. But there's work that you have to do before you attract this divine union individual. Because if you don't do the work, you have a relationship wound from this past relationship. Okay. So there's work that you have to do before you attract this new person into your life, because again, you have PTSD. Not only that, I don't want you to push this person away because they are divinely sent. This is going to happen in divine time. And so don't rush this process. Don't rush this healing process. Don't rush the healing process because it's going to produce growth. It's going to produce change. It's going to be something that is needed. Something that is needed is what I'm hearing. So you need a timeout from dating. You need a timeout from being in a relationship so you can get to know self. So you can get to know self. And a lot of people say, hey, I know who I am. But we're talking about on a subconscious level, okay? We're talking about on an emotional level. We're talking about on an energetic level, okay? You'll be amazed at what you find out about yourself when you're in the company of yourself, when you're quiet, when you're still, when you're in hermit mode, when you're in reflection mode, when you're in a spiritual awakening or a dark night of the soul, you'd be very surprised at what you find out about yourself. And I feel like that's what you're being called in to do. You're being called to go within, to do some deep reflection, some deep healing of the heart, especially healing of the heart, and also making sure that you don't have this leftover residue from this past relationship. Now, this new person is going to be your soulmate. This person is your soulmate. Your bond with this person is going to be unbreakable. Okay, this is why they're telling you, your spirit team is telling you, the Most High is telling you, the Holy Spirit is telling you to surrender to this process that you're going to have to go through when you have to go deep within and heal yourself, but also surrender to the unfolding of this relationship because it's going to be totally different from the one that you just got out of. Okay, so trust the process. Trust the process because this is going to be an unbreakable bond. This is going to be an unbreakable relationship. This is going to be a strong relationship built on a strong foundation. You guys are soulmates, so it ain't going to be no pushing and pulling, no running, chasing dynamic, no deception, no deceit, no lying, no cheating. When it comes to this connection is going to go the distance. You better believe it. You better believe it. It's going to go the distance. It's going to be totally different from this last connection that you were in. So let me see what energy does this new divine union individual operate in. Now, I could be talking to a divine masculine, divine feminine energy because those cards did not come out, and I'm really not picking up on if it's a divine masculine or divine feminine energy. I normally can, but I'm not. So this is the general reading for the collective. hmm Yeah, this connection is going to go the distance. This person is your soulmate. This person is going to be very attentive. Like I said, this person is going to be the person that is going to reach out to you. You guys are going to have a lot of flirtation. This person is going to make you laugh. This person has something to offer you. This is someone that is going to love you. That's what I was going to say before I cut my own self off. Before I cut myself off. This is someone that's going to love you. They got something to offer you with the Ace of Pentacles. This person is not going to play games with you. This person is not going to cheat on you. This person is not going to be deceptive. They operate in Pentacles energy. So they could be a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo in the upright. Again, there's going to be a lot of communication back and forth with this person, a lot of flirtation. Y'all going to have very deep, intimate conversations. Okay, you guys are going to have very intuitive conversations. Okay, this person is very um effective communicator. This person is an effective communicator. This person is very transparent as well. This person could operate in King of Cups energy or water sign energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in the upright. They can also operate in wand energy. So they could be a fire sign as well, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in the upright, or that could be in their birth chart. This is just the energy that they operate in mostly. It doesn't necessarily mean that this is their sign, okay? This person is someone that is emotionally available, emotionally stable, emotionally literate, Okay, this person know how to control their emotions. They know when to give their emotions to situations. They're emotionally balanced. I feel like this person has mastered their emotions. This person has emotional sovereignty as well. This person is building something right now. They're building something. They're creating something at this time. They're creating something. And they could be very quiet, very reserved. They could be in hermit mode right now as well. They could be someone that is an introvert. They could be an introvert. Now, right now, you're taking some time out. You overthinking this relationship, or you thinking about this past relationship, and I feel like again, there's lingering leftover residue, and there's a soul tie that needs to be cut with this Four of Cups card that is coming out that you need to release. So at this point in time, your advice is to release this past relationship. Even though you walked away, there was an ending. There's no longer a relationship. I mean, you need to release what happened in the relationship. You need to release and let go. You need to forgive, and you need to just work on self and healing yourself. You could also go ahead and replay back the situation and see where um, where the red flags were, because there's always red flags when there's a cheater, when there's deception, when there's deceit. So that's how you build your intuition. That's how you build your strong intuition. When you replay it, don't keep replaying it though, but you can replay it and just see, what signs did I not pick up on? What did I let fall to the wayside? So that's part of having accountability in relationships and situationships and in love journey. So there's your message. If this message resonates with you, please hit the thumbs up or add a comment. If this message does not resonate with you, well, I don't want your heart to be broken, but we all go through this love journey. We all go through it. All of our heart has been broken in this life. Yes, most of us who's been in a relationship. hmm But if you like the way I read, please subscribe to the channel. There'll be more messages to come.